Demanding change, celebrating success. Our stories, our voices. Positively Black.
Well, this morning we want to introduce you to a single mom who is also a chef, and she also is a non-profit founder. She's got a lot going on, and she's also helping give back to the homeless in Newark.
Her name is Daisy Grant, and she is on a one-woman mission to fight hunger and spread love through food. Just after 12 on a Friday afternoon, Daisy Grant unloads food and water from the trunk of her car and heads inside this shelter for homeless men in Newark's North Ward.
Thank you.
Once inside, the staff helps her set up a lunchtime meal that she delivers and serves here once a month.
I have some Spanish yellow rice and some rotisserie chicken.
This 35-year-old single mom is a chef and caterer by profession, but this is her passion.
Grab a fork.
Oh, thank you.
Feeding those less fortunate than she's been, and she has seen her share of struggles.
Luckily, I had family to stay with, but I was displaced from my own home, and I know what homelessness looks like. I have a really deep connection to this because you just never know what your life is going to be like. One day it's up, the next day it might not be. And, you know, and homelessness is not just drug addiction, alcoholism. A lot of people suffer because there's just natural disaster. A lot of people ended up displaced.
6 years ago, a carbon monoxide leak in her apartment left her partially paralyzed. Daisy needed help and recovered. She committed her life to helping others. She founded Daisygrantcares and started feeding the homeless on her own dime.
Family and friends that I may reach out to, but all of this is typically out of pocket unless I get individual donations.
Daisy actually started her ministry, if you will, here outside Newark's Penn Station back in 2017, this being a magnet for the city's homeless population. But then COVID hit. There were restrictions, and she had to find a new home in order to continue her mission.
We try to keep a low profile. I don't know how she found us, but because you'll ride right by here and not even know we're sheltered. But she found us, and I'm glad she found us because now a lot of my clients benefit from the things she do.
There was many nights when I was hungry, and if it wasn't for her, you know, I would have went to bed hungry, but she's very special, and I love her.
Vince was a familiar face when she came to this shelter 2 years ago, bringing far more than food.
A lot of organizations, they have the money, they have the manpower to do all this. She's a one-man show. Well, a one-woman show, she does this by herself. She come out of pocket, like she go out and she advocates for us and get other companies to donate clothes.
I you, sis. I hope to see you again. Your food was excellent. That's a beautiful thing. You know, everybody can't cook chicken, but I appreciate it. Everything was good. But again, I mean, I applaud her because at the end of the day, she's doing this not for recognition. She's doing it because she cares.
They ask me all the time, when Miss Daisy coming back? Do she got mac and cheese?
I pack plates because you never know when a person's next meal is going to come.
As much as she cares, inflation has her struggling to continue her mission. She started a GoFundMe page to support donations, but says even if it takes her last dime, she's going to keep giving back.
Once I left that hospital, I had to make meaning of each day that I had moving forward, and this is one of those, you know, ways that I can just keep reminding myself of the blessings that I have. It gives me a sense of worth. It gives me a sense of purpose. And I also do feel strongly connected to my outreach because I believe that's why I continue to be blessed in my life.
In Newark, Pat Battle, News 4 New York.
What a remarkable woman.
Really, truly. And you know, she's been on this mission now since 2017, has never slowed down, and she does need help. You know, she confesses that, but she can't do it all, especially, you know, through financial donations. But what I loved about her, she said, I will serve these clients the same meals that I build on my catering company, the same meals I prepare for them or for my own family. Same standard. That was some really good rotisserie chicken.
It looked, it
was great. But she really, and she said it gives her a sense of dignity that just to know somebody cares enough to come and give you a home cooked meal there. It was beautiful. I commend her. She's an amazing human being.
Yeah, it's a great story. And on that note, we are committed to bringing you stories like that every week right here on News 4, our Positively Black Stories series. And we'll be right back with more news after this.